my channel today. For new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan and I'm so happy you're here. I make videos on beauty, health, and Jesus content, so I really hope you'll stay and subscribe. I really need to get my bathroom done because it's driving me crazy that I haven't really touched it much and I need to organize it. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Here is what the bathroom situation is looking like. I did clean it up a little bit. This is what I have going on. As you can see, this would probably drive anyone crazy having this much stuff on your bathroom counter. What I've explained in other videos, if this is your first video you're seeing, hello. I am doing all my skincare stuff on this side, and in these drawers I'm just gonna have some like everyday products in there. In this storage area, I could store so much in here, and I just have some curling irons down there. I have my Clarisonic feminine products, mostly hair stuff, nail care, that kind of thing. And I'm gonna keep my makeup items all on this side. I would put it on that side, but because there is that main hook there for the towel, and then I put a command clip up there for my face towel, it's just like kind of awkward. I remember my previous bathroom, there was double sinks, and where my makeup was, there was a towel hook above it, and it just like got in the way of everything. So it just makes more sense to have my skincare there because my towels are right there, and then I could just have this area for my makeup. All these drawers are going to be for makeup purposes. One thing in there, I love these two drawers because they're so deep. All the storage space in this entire apartment is so deep and so spacious. This is currently my catch-all drawer, but also more of like a backstock storage backup product. I have a lot of brushes over here, and those are my extra brushes that I'm not currently using. I switched them out a lot. A lot of makeup bags that I'll be keeping in here. I used to keep my backstock underneath my sink in the previous bathroom, but even though that the storage space under the sink is a good size, it's a lot bigger than what I had. I am just a little bit more mindful. Maybe some more essential things to go down there, like first aid, tissue boxes, what I need to kind of grab and go. And then I also have my under the sink daily skincare that I use. This is the same kind of setup I had in my previous bathroom, and this works really well, especially because my cleanser is a pump. I don't need to have it on my counter. It's just really easy to open up this door and pump it, and then get any other products that I need to get. I need it to look exactly like it did in my previous bathroom. I would like to change it up a little bit. It has been through a lot. This is how bright it used to be. Now it's so faded. Anything that I had in here and some things I have taken out, including brushes. Basically all the stuff that I was using for like a few weeks up until I moved, because all this stuff were in boxes. I definitely did not use everything in here. I didn't really know what I needed and didn't for like 3 weeks, so I'm just gonna take out everything here. And then there were some hair care items and skincare items in those, and I put them to the other side. There are some skincare samples in here. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put samples. I do have a box where I'm keeping current samples, but it's overflowing, so I need to figure out a better system for that. I have some perfume samples in here. I definitely did not use them. So I definitely forgot I had like a lot of these products, especially the face products. There were some foundations and stuff. I was like, I definitely forgot I had these. A lot of the face products, like foundations, they made sense where I lived before because it was like super, super cold. So I needed something like a little bit heavier, more moisturizing, but now I'm just like, I don't think that fits currently with the temperatures here, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it was because nothing here was like set up yet, but I haven't been in the mood to put makeup on, which sucks because I want to be. I'm just like not in that mindset right now. I've been putting on some makeup, oops, but it's only filling in my eyebrows and then putting on mascara, and then like here and there I'll put on full face makeup, but I don't know what it is. It could be the temperatures. I just don't feel like I need all of that product on my face. So I want to find more like lighter weight foundation. My skin is pretty good. I have been breaking out a little bit. I think just a lot of changes going on. I'm not so stressed out anymore, but could be some after effects of change. Just different climate overall, different environments. Obviously those have a huge effect on the skin and what you eat, what you ingest. But like I just want kind of like a wash of color as far as foundation goes, but then still be able to put on blush, a tiny bit of concealer, highlighter. I still want to be able to put on eyeshadow. I am also going through this like weird eyeshadow rut. Maybe it's not so weird, but I had to declutter a lot of eyeshadow palettes recently, and one of them was the pink Norvina Pro palette. I'm really missing that one, but then my mom let me borrow and then gave to me, but I gave it back. I mean, I hope it's thrown out at this point, but I think it expired a little bit too quickly, but it was the purple Norvina one, the most recent one. Well, actually no, the second to last recent one, and I actually really like that a lot more than I thought it would. A lot of the neutral tones in it do have purple tint to them. There's something about those tones that really made my blue eyes pop and just made any look that I created look so professional. Of course, pro palettes are made for makeup artists. Of course, anyone can use them, but there's just something about those tones that I'm like, ah. When I was using them, I was like, well, this palette is like, it's not super old, but it was a little over a year, but it wasn't used a lot. It wasn't even in like a bad environment either where it would be growing bacteria. I'm just really missing those tones. I want that palette. I don't wear purple eyeshadow every day. The tones in there are so nice, especially in the neutrals. I do have the Natasha Denona Retro palette, and there are some shades with carmine in it, so I have to stay away from those. There's one shade that technically has carmine in it, but it does not give me an issue. I really like the color story of that palette, but I'm struggling to create looks with it. There's just now a fair amount of shades that I can't use, where in the beginning was only 3 shades that I couldn't use. This is such a pretty color story, and I dip into Holly the most. Would love to use Belle. I did try it, but it did give me somewhat of an itchy eyelid because it does have carmine in that. Surprisingly, Holly does not. Yeah, so I'm just kind of like trying it out with this palette, but it's slightly out of my comfort zone. I haven't been used to using her formulas in a very long time, so I'm getting used to those again. She's not like a dominantly vegan brand as far as like eyeshadow palettes goes. I can't see her face. I'm just trying to figure things out. I do have a very small eyeshadow palette collection currently, and I just don't feel inspired when I look at all of them. Like I look at them, I love them. I'm trying to think of a look to create. I digress. Let's move on with actually putting these back into their spots. I did clean these in a previous vlog, so I don't need to re-clean them, so that will make the process go a lot faster. There might be some other items from the other side of me that I might need to bring over here that were makeup. There's some skincare items that I need to bring to the other side. Let's get rolling with it. Figure out a good setup with all of the products in front of it without things falling. So this will also give me a chance to really go through everything and be like, do I want to keep this? Do I not? Is this older? I mean, I really did like declutter so much, but I'm sure there's still some older things in here. This will kind of give me like a clean slate and really figure out how I want to like lay all this out. tempted to go back to how it looked in my previous bathroom because it works so well. I'm kind of trying to separate it out, like I always do my eyes first and then I do my face products, so it makes sense to have all the face in the same section. Same with all the eye stuff. Actually, what was different, and maybe I'll do this a little bit different. I had these two on the bottom, I had this in the middle, and this on the top. I think, no, they're about the same size. I was going to say maybe this might have more space, but it's like the same size. What I might do instead, maybe just put this on the bottom. At least so it makes it look more level with this. And my brush is here. That actually, I do have this little thing right here. I used to have my primers in here. I don't really use primers, so I might just use this in a different part of the bathroom. It'd be nice to have like a good amount of space between the brushes because they're always like so close. Well, not that close, but they're pretty close together, and it'd be like super annoying. It's like getting different ones and just different things being in the way. Over here. This is my current bronzer. Still kind of trying it out, but I don't like the way it looks up here. So I think everything was like pretty neutral out here, and this like really stands out. I just don't like the look of it. So I'm putting it in there. I think I just might put these on my backstop for now. I need to figure out palettes, because before I would have these two a little bit here, base palette or two over there. I think I'm just gonna have my palettes in a drawer. I'm just realizing that all my palettes are pink. I don't love this setup. Then like this is just kind of awkwardly long. So you go in here. I don't know if I would grab here first or here. I am right-handed, so it makes more sense to do that. But sometimes I grab with my left hand a lot. Okay, so I just organized my samples and I decided to use a different bag because this bag is super old. The other one I have is a little bit newer and I don't want to get that super dirty. Then I also have like multiples of these bags too. It's not like A to Z the most organized, but it's organized in the way of things that I can use and try now. And then it goes in, oh my gosh, I was looking for that. And then it goes into samples that I could use when I am more tan, blush samples, lip samples, stuff like that. So that's how I'm organizing it. And then I also have a lot of samples up on the counter. Those are skincare samples. Actually, here's my box of skincare samples. As you can see, I did not organize this very much, and I don't really need to because there's just so many different samples. They're just gonna slide all over the place anyway. Putting that on top of my sample box. Okay, so everything is still pretty much all over the place. It looks like I didn't really do much. I think it looks a little bit worse actually, but it looks pretty good. Not used to seeing it so empty. This used to be so much fuller before. I'm gonna have to get used to it because I am embracing what I own. Here is that part. I do not like the location of that mirror. I might switch it back to my skincare drawer. Also, I know that this entire drawer setup is totally not permanent, but it's working for now. I think this will just be a huge work in progress, just switching things up. It is October currently, and I filmed this in March. Lots of things have been happening, but it is all good now. I really hope you enjoy the video. Like this video if you want to see more bathroom organization videos, really just any organization videos. I love organizing, and I know a lot of my viewers do too, but I've also gained a lot of new subscribers since. And so yeah, just comment below if you would like to see more of this kind of content. And I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.